Okay, good day everyone. Welcome to our lesson number 4 or module number 4. We have here our lesson title, Illustrating the Make a Table and Find a Pattern Strategies in Problem Solving. So, our learning objective this day is at the end of this session, you should be able to understand the make a table and find a pattern strategies in problem solving, and also you're going to apply the make a table and find a pattern strategies in problem solving. Alright, so we have here our content notes. When we say make a table strategy, it is a problem-solving strategy that can be used to solve a mathematical word problem by writing the information in a more organized format. The created table can reveal patterns and relationships that suggest answer to the given problem. In other words, make a table. This means organizing information in a table form with rows and columns. And also it helps you keep of data, see relationship, and avoid confusion. And this strategy is used when you have to deal with numbers that change step by step or compare different cases. So, make a table in short. Make a table. You are going to organize and you will be able to see clearly. Okay, in making a table, first thing you do is you organize by making it a table. And after you organize the table, you will be able to see clearly the result or the answer for that given problem. Okay. On the other hand, we have here find a pattern strategy. It is a regular systematic repetition which often occurs in problems where there is a progression of data. Patterns may be numerical, verbal, spatial, or visual patterns in time or patterns in sound. By identifying the pattern, one can predict what will come next and will happen again and again. So in other words, finding a pattern strategy, this means this means looking a rule or repetition in numbers, shapes, or situation. Once you spot the pattern, you can predict the next step or solve the problem faster. This strategy is used when the problem involves sequences, repeated actions, or design. So in short, find a pattern. You are going to observe, and then after you observe the given pattern or you logicalize the given pattern, you will be able to predict what comes next. Okay, so that's make a table and find a pattern. Okay, let's have an example here using a make a table strategy. Let's read the statement. There are 6 swimmers in each relay race team. The first team member swims 300 meters. Each team member swims 50 meters less than the swimmer before. How many meters did the last team member swim in the relay race, and how many meters does each team swim in the relay race in all? So using make a table strategy, we're gonna solve this problem using our table. So it's gonna make a table. According to the statement, there are 6 swimmers or team. So let's have team, 6 swimmers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The first team member swims 300 meters. So here's our meter here. First team member is here, and according to the statement, it swims 300 meters. And according here, each team member swims 50 meters less than the swimmer before. So in other words, sa Bisaya pa, ang team member daw nga nagsunod sa iyaha, maynusan og 50. Mao na ang meter sa gisundan nga team. So kumbaga, mao ni ang before nga swimmer, less than 50, maynusan daw 50. So ang second team is 300 minus 50, that's 250. And then do the same process. Ang nagsunod nga team, 250 man na, maynusan na po 50 since that's according to the statement. We have here 200. The next one is 150. The next one is 100. And the next one is 50. Okay. So again, we have already our table here. We come up with our table by doing the statement. Okay. So we have our table. So let's answer the problem. Letter A. How many meters did the last team member swims in the relay race? Again, how many meters did the last team member swim in the relay race? So, the last team member is 6. So, in the table, we have here 50. So, letter A is 50 meters. Again, you're going to solve the problem by making a table. Makakuha kag answer, pinaagi sa table. For letter B, how many meters does each team swim in the relay race in all? In all means tanan. So how many meters in all? So you're going to add all of this, 300 plus 250 plus 200 plus 150 plus 100 plus 50. So the answer for letter B is 1,050 meters. So again, you're going to answer the problem rather, using make a table strategy. Okay, let's have another example by using a find a pattern strategy. Let's have here 5 students, Sally, Floor, Jay, Addie, and Carl were sitting around the table. Cards with numbers from 201 to 1000 arranged in order were placed on the table. Jay took the first card, Addie took the second, and so on until all the cards have been taken up. So these are the questions given, and again, this is the pattern used. First thing first, we need to logically analyze and understand what is the pattern. Pag mabawaan na nato ang pattern, that would be nice na mabawaan na po nato ang answer sa given question. So let's analyze the pattern. We have here Sally. Atong kopyahon ang kang Sally nga pattern. Ano lang first number? Si Sally is 204. 204 si Sally. We have Floor. Let's erase this one. Let's have here in sa ibabaw nga portion, we have Sally. 204. Floor. Floor. 205. We have also J. 201. Here, Addie. 202. And Carl. 203. So this is the pattern given. Having this pattern here, what do you think is the pattern? So you're going to think of it. Given this pattern, think of the pattern before answering the question. So the pattern here is, if you are going to divide these numbers here, you're going to divide this one into 5. Imo siyang i-divide sa 5 ang kada number. Ang bungkig niya, anak, that would be the pattern. For example, we have here Sally. Si Sally, 204, i-divide into 5. Ang sobra nga number is 4. Right? Kumbaga, ang yung remainder. We also have here Floor. Pag i-divide mo sa 5 ng 205, wala'y sobra. So, 0. 201, divide mo into 5 na ay sobra remainder nga 1. So, that would be 1. Si Addie, 202, i-divide mo sa 5 na ay sobra nga 2. Ato sa panasan diri nga side. Na ay sobra nga 2. Si Carl, pag mo siyang i-divide into 5 na siya sobra or remainder na 3. So we have here, patterns here, 4 si Selly, 0 si Flor, 1 si Jay, 2 si Addy, and 3 si Carl. So mao na ito ang kumbaga pattern. Nga kung kinsa mo gawas nga last number after pag-divide sa 5, ang remainder, mao na ang tag-iya sa pattern. So let's have here. Who received card 215? For letter A, who received card 215? If you're going to divide 215 into 5, the remainder or wala siya sobra, divisible by 5 man si 205. So wala sobra, that's 0. So ang tag-iya sa 215 is si Flor. For number 2, letter B, who received card with 301? If you're going to divide 301 into 5, the remainder or ang sobra nga number nga dili pwede siya ma-divide is 1. Right? So ang tag-iya sa 1 is si J. So 301 is kay J. And letter C, who picked the card with number 998. If you divide si 998 into 5, the remainder is 3. So 995 naman ang divisible. So ang sobra is 3. Ang tag-iya sa 3 is si Carl. So letter C is Carl. Again, we have different patterns to consider. This is just an example of a fine pattern. We have given patterns. We need to analyze what is the pattern. After analyzing the pattern, you will be able to answer the given question. So that's our example on how to find a pattern strategy.
Sorry, it's DJ. Good.